And good night to everyone listening to us and watching us. We are right here at the Balata playing field. Okay, this is the Eagle Freight APL T20 Quarterfinal match, the first one for this year between two mighty teams. That is Balata Crusaders and Gros Islet. Let us put our hands together for these two teams for making it through to the quarterfinal stage. And then listen, we promise you tonight you're going to have an exciting match. We promise you by the time you see ball one, you will not live to do anything else until the last ball is bowled, because it will be exciting cricket tonight. But before we get to the excitement of it, let me just read to you from the Bible. We always start with our devotion. We put God first in everything that we do. I'm reading from the book of John chapter 5, verses 28 and 29. It says here, "Marvel not at this, for the hour is coming, in the which all that are in the graves shall hear his voice, and shall come forth, they that have done good unto the resurrection of life," Pastor Morris, "and they that have done evil unto the resurrection of damnation." So here it is, gentlemen. Tonight, sometimes you hear people say that my life is mine. I do what I want with my life. Where I want, I can go. How I want to do things, I can do things. But then we have here from the Bible that the Lord is telling us a day is coming. Those of us who may have died before his return will come to a resurrection. And those who have come, well, those who are part of the first resurrection will inherit eternal life. But there is also a sad part to it. Those who have not been part of the first resurrection will be for damnation, and that's condemnation. That is hellfire. So tonight, I introduce to you again the Lord Jesus Christ, who is the only one who can save us from that hellfire, who is the only one who can promise us salvation, who is the only one who can give us eternal life. Give Jesus a chance in your life today. God bless you. Shall we pray? Lord, we thank thee for your blessing. We thank thee, dear Lord, for the gift of eternal life and for salvation, dear Lord. We pray tonight that you will bless these two teams and all those who are here tonight and all those listening and watching us, dear Lord. Allow us first to establish our salvation in you. And after we have done that, then we will do other things. May you give us a very exciting match tonight, and may the better team win. And may your name be glorified at the end, I pray, in Jesus' name.
Amen.
God bless you. Let the game begin right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Excuse me. Are you just until
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are here live at the Balata playing field, Mr. Carroll. And then tonight, we expect something grand, something great from two powerful teams.
Yes, sir, absolutely. Good night to viewers. Good night to everyone here on location at Balata.
The veteran Dalson,
Okay.
who scored a half century recently also in this tournament.
Quite capable batsmen, both
Yes.
of them.
Very good delivery by Don and Edward, and the ball is just played back to the gully area. The keeper also receiving the ball, and then now the ball is being relayed to the long off, who will then relay to the bowler, and they're getting ready now, Mr. Carroll, to continue the next ball in the over.
Okay. He's running in now, delivers, and that's a bit straight. It strikes the batsman as he tries to fend it off on the leg side. It strikes him somewhere around knee height, and it trickles down to fine leg position. And is no run, obviously. In this format, the byes don't count.
No.
So the ball is back with the bowler as he runs in. Don and Edward. Oh, that's an
Indeed,
excellent
another
delivery.
exciting delivery there.
Very good. Yes.
Generating some pace.
Absolutely.
Some pace. The batsman was beaten for pace, Mr. Carroll.
Yes, he didn't seem to know too much, but I believe also the pitch is very helpful to the bowlers. So there's variable bounce, and the ball it was pitched, well back of a good length, but then it didn't make any height this time around, Mr. Sipal.
Yes,
that's rather
right. But then it did move with a lot of speed.
yeah. It was quite pacey.
Yes, quite pacey.
Okay.
So we have come to the end of the first over. Very good over here for Gros Islet, bowled by Don and Edward. And then we're about now to have the second over now, which will be bowled by
Lee John.
Lee John, okay?
Yes.
He is a spinner with much variation. Sometimes he comes with the leg spin. Sometimes he will give you the googly. So let us see what we have in store now from the young Lee John.
The field is being moved about in readiness for Lee John's first over. And he walks in about to deliver. He does so now. Oh, that's a wonderful delivery that beats the batsman outside the off stump. The wicketkeeper collects quite competently, and he starts very well, Lee John.
Yes, indeed. I mean that was a very great delivery, and then in he comes again, passes the umpire, he delivers, and then Dalson just allowed that ball to pass in front of him, Mr. Carroll.
Yeah, he didn't offer any stroke really. It made some height off a goodish length. Quite a variable bounce pitch.
He bowls again, and then that seems to be a wide. Yes, it is a wide. We have umpire Mario and also King Karu. These are our two umpires for tonight. As you can see, they are professionally dressed, well represented.
Absolutely.
Another wide delivery by Lee John.
So far, we seem to be doing better in the wides. The wides is contributing to the score.
Yes, because we have not had any run coming from the bat. It has been from extras. That is the wide, and that is a third wide. 3 consecutive wides there from Lee John.
Yeah, not a very good start in his first over. Perhaps he's trying to put a lot of turn on the ball. Let's hope he can correct rather quickly. Comes in now, bowls.
Oh, and that's a lovely delivery. The batsman moved to the line of the ball, and then the ball just left him.
Yes, it popped. It made some height, It's rather quite challenging for those batsmen. I don't think it's very easy out there, Mr. Sipal.
Yes. Oh, another very good delivery. Keeper dislodged the bills, but then the batsman was at home, as they say.
Safely home.
Yes, safely home, safely home. So far things are a little quiet. They're just because these are two teams that have said that they're coming out for each other. Yeah, so both teams are actually starting a little tense, watching each other to see what's happening before they can actually make their first move. That was a faster delivery bowled by Lee, and then it was a wayward delivery way outside the off stump, and that was another wide. So the scorer will help us now with the score being 7, and then am I safe to say 7 wides? Okay, so we are into the second over, Mr. Carroll, and then the score is 7, and it's actually 7 wides.
Well. Yeah, I dare say these are players who can, acquit themselves much better. So we expect to see improvement. Yes,
so this last delivery was another dot ball, and then Dalson is watching closely the movement of the ball because, as we said, the pitch, we have not played on it for about 3 days. So
Yes,
therefore,
I
it
guess
is
the
a
rains have
well-prepared pitch. It is
Yes.
very lively, and it is actually waiting for good cricket.
Absolutely. And that will be another wide.
Another wide,
outside
so
the
this
leg
is
stump.
This is the 5th wide in the over. The
Yes.
young man is under pressure. There is no need for him to be under pressure at this point
None at
because
all, no pressure.
the batsmen, they have not scored any run from the bat. So technically, he's not under any pressure, Mr. Carroll.
No, he shouldn't be. And the batsman, Dalson, he steers it rather tentatively behind point.
Yes.
And it is cleaned up by number 12 there.
That's Marcus Nelson.
Marcus Nelson.
Right. And
that's a rather bully figure. He collects and returns it.
So that has taken us to the end of the second over.
Yeah.
Okay. And the score is 9 without loss. 9 after the second over with only 1 run coming from the bat. So let us see now as we wait for Donan Edward now, who will start his second over. As we said, we are right here at the Balata playing field, ladies and gentlemen. The first match in the knockout tournament, well, not the knockout tournament, but the knockout stage of the tournament.
Quarterfinals.
Yes, quarterfinals. That is between Balata Crusaders and Gros Islet. So we are seeing that the captain is making some field placement or some changes to the field placement as they get ready to move into the second over. Dalson now is getting ready. Well, he's not ready because the captain is still making a few changes. He's ready now. The bowler is ready. He's moving. Passes the umpire. He bowls to Dalson. Then that is a ball outside the off stump. Again, he's generating some good pace, Mr. Carroll.
He is. I am looking at the field placements. Rather interesting. I don't know that we have anybody outside the circle. It's quite an attacking field.
Oh, yes,
very,
indeed.
very attacking. And they have every right to be because the batsmen have not scored many runs.
Another very good delivery.
And the chance
that
for a run
could be a
out.
run out. No,
Oh,
but
okay.
A direct hit
rather
maybe.
close. Yes. I think it would have been a goner if that had hit directly, Mr. Sipal. What do you think?
Yes, if it was a direct hit, then probably we would have had a decision that would have been, yes.
In the meantime, they took 1 and the score moves on to 10 without loss in the third over. Donan runs in, he bowls now, and that's an excellent delivery, which pitches just short of a good length. Didn't rise too high or stay low, just a very good delivery in the business area, and the batsman just prodded forward rather tentatively, didn't make any contact, and the wicketkeeper picked that up rather competently behind the stumps.
Yes, in come Donan Edward again. He passes the umpire, he bowls. Oh, another lovely delivery. He's hitting a spot there, Mr. Carroll, and then the ball is just simply deviating a little from the batsman. The batsman is going in line with the ball, but then the ball is moving away from him. That is good bowling indeed.
Yes, he's beating the bat. Those last 2 deliveries have just been pitches of deliveries. The batsman rather went wafting. And then bowled comprehensively.
Oh, lovely.
The last 3 deliveries, the third of which was, a pitch of it comprehensively.
Yes, sir. And I must say, I mean, this was indeed wise bowling. If you realize the first 2 balls, he set him up outside the off stump.
Correct.
Okay,
yes.
so then he's anticipating now another ball probably, so he can prepare himself to get that ball. But then now, Donan placed that ball directly on his wicket, and there was nothing he could have done about that.
No, absolutely nothing. That was rather spectacular. Bails flying all over the place.
Yes, indeed.
It'll be interesting to watch a replay of that delivery.
And it's always exciting, Mr. Carroll, when you watch a fast bowler rip off the stump or just fly the bails everywhere, disturb the stump.
Furniture,
Yes.
Quite a spectacle.
Indeed.
Yes.
So again, we are here at the Balata playing field, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed exciting cricket. So we have Royce Paul, who was bowled for a duck.
I believe so.
And then replacing him is?
He delivers this one. Rufus. Yeah.
Yes, another very good delivery from Donan Edward. Okay, the batsman just simply played it to the fielder. but there was no run there. So we have come to the end of the third over. Very excellent over from Don and Edward. That was a maiden wicket. Okay. We had one run. Oh, one run, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, one run from that over.
Took a run,
yes. All right, but then that is indeed an excellent over. So then we have Lee John coming back now to bowl his second over. Remember, he had 5 wides in the first over.
Yes.
He was not under any pressure. Okay, so let us see now how he would come in that second over.
Yeah, he should improve. I believe he's at least, felt the weight of the ball now, and he's, had time to, adapt, hopefully working out in his mind how he will approach his second over.
Right.
So let's hope for the best.
Yes. So we need to remind our viewers and our listeners, Mr. Carroll, he comes and he bowls, sweeps that ball, could be a catch, and then, it's a drop catch.
He spilled this one.
That's backward square, Mr. Carroll?
Yes, that's backward square, fine leg, not too deep. He had to run back to try to pick that catch, but
yes.
Unfortunately he was unable to hold on. I'm not sure who the fielder was, but that was a chance for a wicket.
Yes.
And I guess Lee John,
that looks like Merville,
has been a bit unfortunate.
Yes, and it's always said when you're running back, it's a lot more difficult to get the catch.
To collect the ball, correct.
Yes. So Dalson has another life.
Definitely.
He has another life. So Lee John has started very well in this over. All right, he could have had that wicket, but then we had the drop catch, and then he's getting ready to bowl to another left-hander.
Jerry Raphael.
Jerry Raphael. He comes, he bowls, and then he
pops
plays
this
that
one up just forward of, just at short forward short leg, I would say. There was nobody there to take the catch, and lives on. Raphael.
Yes. So he's batting tentatively. That ball passes outside the off stump. He left the ball thinking that it would have been a wide, okay, but then it's not a wide. It's a legitimate delivery.
Yes.
So Lee has started well this over.
He has done a good job so far. Another well-flighted delivery, which he stares into the gully area, and two fielders converge on it. They picked it up, and the ball has been returned to the bowler. No run taken.
Yes, I can hear on the outside the coach and former captain manager of Balata, Georgie. He's putting pressure on the batsmen because he wants them to be a little bit more aggressive in the batting.
Absolutely.
Because this is the power play, and they're really under pressure.
Yes, you want to be scoring at upwards of 6 runs and over in the power play. That's your chance to hit over the infield. For this field setting here for Lee John, we have 2 fielders out, one at long on, and the other, both long on and long off, are outside of the circle.
Long off seems to be in. We have deep
long off is in.
Deep mid wicket.
Yeah, mid wicket is out.
Yes, deep mid wicket, and then we have long off. So that was another delivery, and we have come. No, is it the end of the over? Not yet, Mr. Carroll?
Yes.
Oh well, that was a very good over by Lee John. He has come very well. Did not bowl any wide in that over, Mr. Carroll. So that was indeed a very good over. So the score now, Madam Scorer, our international scorer, Miss Preville, 13 for 1 after 4, Mr. Carroll. Oh, that's trouble here for Balata.
It's a bit slow
but remember, cricket, Mr. Carroll, runs on the board is runs on the board.
Yes.
Oh yes.
So it's a funny old game. So never mind. There are opportunities. You have matchups between batsmen and bowlers. So
yes. So we have the young under-19 player, Jadel Cyril. He has some pace also, some fire in him.
Yes, he's a well-built young man. You know, he's a 6-footer, that's for sure. 6'3", baby.
6'4".
Okay, I'm corrected there.
He's a giant.
6'4".
by his mom, who is a scorer.
Yeah, he aborts his first run-up, turns, the batsman settles, and he jogs in now, jumps, delivers. And that's a good ball outside the off stump. Doesn't make much height. The batsman swung at it but didn't make any contact. And it rolls back to the boundary behind the wicketkeeper.
Yes, so let me pause a while, Mr. Carroll, to say good night to all those who are listening to us again, and then to our sponsor, Mr. Jabatis of Eagle Freight. I know he's not on island right now, and then he must be somewhere in the States watching us and viewing us. Mr. Jabatis of Eagle Freight, our main sponsor, our sponsor for the premier tournament. We say good night to you, sir, and then we are coming live to you because Mr. Jabatis of Eagle Freight has made it possible through LNO, and we need to commend LNO Studios also for the great job that they are doing. Mr. Lance Octave, he's an international person. So the quality that we are giving to you there through Mr. Lance Octave and then compliments Eagle Freight. Over to you, Mr. Carroll.
Well, the over has been a fantastic one. Very good start, excellent start by Jaden compared to the others. He's not bowled, Jadel, he's not bowled any wides or extras. He's kept the ball pitched in that business area where the batsman is not too sure. I think that might be the last ball. And
very good delivery. He has one more delivery. And what I've observed tonight, Mr. Carroll, is that Jadel normally would come and then would fire at you. But tonight he's composed. If you realize, he's not going with pace tonight because he has understood the context of the game tonight now, and he's going for more line and length. In he comes past his umpire, he bowls and then the ball outside the off stump. Okay, could it be the commentator's curse? Okay,
and he strayed a little bit this time around, but that's not bad at all, comparatively speaking. A very good bowl, a very good over up till now.
Very good delivery again, and also could just simply, simply played at it quietly and allowed, well, no run in that case, and then that has taken us to the end of the 5th over.
A very good over by Jadel.
Right.
He's really kept it very tight, and
the score after 5 overs is 14. Balata seems they might be in trouble if they continue that way with 14. Okay, the score. So at this time, Mr. Carroll, I will hand over to Pastor Morris. Pastor Morris, I will hand over to Pastor Morris, and you will hand over to Mr. Charles as they take us through the next 5 overs or next 10 overs. And we will come back a little later. Thank you again.
Thank you.
They say you can do it so one at a time, so we can. So we are happy to be here. First quarter-final game, and it promises to be very, very exciting today. I noticed the teams are very, very slow coming off the block today. I think everybody is really examining each other. The batters are really careful. The ball is bouncing. The batsmen are really taking their time out there, especially the veteran opener we have here, who is experienced and have what it takes. And we are hoping that soon and very soon, the shackles will be broken and the balls will fly everywhere.
Yes, Pastor. There's a ball uppish and there's a man straight to a man.
And he's gone. Oh, he's disappointed.
Very much so.
That was slow and short. It was asking for it, but it was on him.
Yes.
It was. He didn't have the room.
The room to navigate and maneuver, and he just lobbed a nice little bouncing ball into the hand of the deep square leg, and so he's now back into a hut. A second wicket has fallen, Pastor.
Wow, this is amazing how bad balls get good wicket.
Yeah.
It is a terrible thing, but that's how the game plays. Again, it was probably one of the worst ball he bowled in this over, and it got him a valuable wicket. The number 3 batsman is dismissed, and I think Gros Islet is doing well.
They're doing well. They are putting the Balata Crusaders into some trouble and under a lot of pressure. And Malcolm is at the wicket at the fall of Jerry's wicket. So it will take some consolidation. Malcolm, very capable batter, and he is there with Dalson. Dalson is very quiet and watchful. This is the 4th over of the inning. The 6th over, correction. 6th over of the inning. And the score, 16 for 2. 16.
So our off spinner comes in both short outside the off stump, short underbody. He came across his wicket, Monroe's, and push it almost close to the square leg umpire. So our spinner, where's number 79, I think. Here he comes again. Passes the umpire, bowls. Outside the stump, that is cut. And what, he didn't play? It came off his leg. Off his leg, it went down to short third man, and the fielder pick it up, wearing 112 on his back. So I think the spinner, the ball is bouncing, should really give the ball time to turn. I mean, he'll be more effective than all these fast deliveries he's bowling.
He's pushing the ball, and if we take this time he heeded your advice, and he got some good bonks.
But the line was bad.
Yes.
It was again down the leg side. So again, it's control. At any level of cricket, any kinds of cricket, the basic of cricket must be observed. Have control. Run well. Bat straight. Here comes balls. After the stump again, and the umpire signal wide. So I think the score, we should try and find out how many wides we've had so far in over number 7.
Number 7.
That is 10
10 wide so far.
That's almost 2 overs.
Yes.
2 extra overs.
Almost. Yeah. This is Junior. He flicks it off his body to short fine leg, and keeper running back, send a bounce throw to the keeper's end, and 1 run to the total, Pastor.
Yeah. Again, well played. Eh? The ball was just into the leg stump there, and he just worked it around the corner, a vacant leg slip, and the fielder, the wicket keeper, had to come across. So there's going to be, is that the over? Oh. It looked like it's the over. No.
Yes.
Yeah, it is the over.
End of the over.
End of the over. So at the end of 7 overs, 6 overs, 17 for 2.
17.
Well, talk about power play. They're way beyond the 8th ball.
Yeah, the run rate is very slow. I suspect because of the fall of the Chile team, they are keeping Balata at bay.
Comes in ball, and that is full.
This is a
push.
Full, yeah?
To mid-on. Push to mid-on. Should have done more with that.
Of course.
It's a bad ball. In the T20 game at the 6 over mark, you are going to be looking for anything tallish, up to wicket ball, down the leg side, hit him on the pad. The batsman is really closing the face of the bat. I've noticed him play the ball into the leg stump. When the ball is pitched up into his pad, he closes the face of the bat. In an attempt to run the ball to third man, he closes the face of the bat. So there's never contact. Let's watch what happened again.
All right.
Comes in, bowls. After some driven, fully blooded drive, half stopped by the man at shot mid-on. 1 more.
18.
And who's the bowler?
The bowler is
Daniel Cyril. Jadel Cyril. Cyril, tallish, very impressive. And now he's asking for a man to go on the backward square boundary for the left-hander. And Cyril runs away from us from the bamboo end. Stop. Everybody's pointing. There is Cyril. Pass Empire King ball. Down the, that was into the leg stump. And he kept his pad in the way and went for a mighty heave. Dalsong here is the main bat here. Dalsong, right?
Yeah,
Dalsong. He's the experienced guy, and he can take his time still and run the singles and wait for the ball. This Cyril is bowling very well.
Yes, so far.
He just played the ball around the corner, and another 20 run over here, and you're up to par. One thing about T20, yeah.
Oh yes, one good over can put you in the driver's
Cyril
seat.
pitch up into the leg stump, whip off his toes, just square leg. 1 more. Yeah, that's what you have to do. So the striker now has the responsibility to get out of strike.
Very much so.
Don't stay there.
Don't, yeah.
The fight is not yours. The fight is always for the non-striker. Get him there.
Yeah.
When he gets there, he's responsible. The loss stands.
Good.
It's not his fight. It's
good.
So
you keep rotating.
That's right.
So that's it.
Cyril bowls. Outside there's some beaten. And there is an edge. The wicketkeeper put it down. Yeah. Oh, good ball. That ball may have pitch and move. The batsman pushed at it, and the wicketkeeper standing up, dropped it.
Yes.
When you're standing up, you must really have soft hands.
Soft, very soft hands.
And don't push at the ball. Never.
Right. Never go forward.
Yeah.
Allow the ball to come into your gloves.
Yeah.
Just keep your gloves there.
Yeah. The other thing too, when you're standing up, any little deviation, it puts you off.
It does.
It takes it away from the glove.
Yes.
If you're standing back, you can have a big deviation and you adjust.
You make up.
But
Yeah.
when you're standing up, your gloves,
Yes.
you will not move. It's
Yes.
your glove moving, and unfortunately, when your glove is in position and it gets off the bat, it's almost impossible to stop.
Yes, it is correct. Good assessment there, Pastor. And so there's a drop catch there at the wicket, and that would have put Balata on the more on the back foot. But this time they survived that. And so Petrus is now. We have a new bowler, Petrus, P-T-R-U-S.
Petrus Vitalis.
Petrus Vitalis he's a spinner, Pastor. He comes in, bowls to Malcolm. Malcolm did not, a dead ball signal there by the umpire.
Was it past the crease or the batsman was not ready?
It appears that the batter was not ready. He's ready now, and he swings at this one down the leg side, a wide signal there by the umpire. So at the beginning of that over, it's a wide. The score moves on by 1 to 21.
12 wides already.
Yes, 12 wides.
So they're playing a 22 over game.
22 overs. Yeah. Malcolm goes for the sweep shot. He didn't make contact, and if he did, it went straight to a man. Yes.
Just that leg galley there. Not leg galley, excuse me. There's a fine leg there.
Fine leg,
yeah.
Okay. Oh, what is happening there? What is happening there?
Drop catch at the wicket.
Yes.
And this catch, I noticed what happened. The wicket keeper came up too fast. He really came up too quickly and off the edge again. And again, it was a thick edge this time. So he would be advised to stand back.
Yes.
It's not anybody who could stand, who have the glove work and have the eye and have the body and everything into this. It's not anybody who could stand up behind the wicket. And if he have dropped 3 catches standing up, he should do his team a favor and step back a little.
I noticed that he is also a bowler. So when his turn comes to bowl, he will definitely give up. That's a beautiful shot there, Pastor, over mid square leg. Wow. That also went on the front foot and swung at that ball. It went high and hard over the square leg boundary for a magnificent, the maximum.
No. What is strange about that shot? It was not a short ball. It was the ball that was pitched up just on the off stump, outside the off stump, and he hit it square, over the square leg umpire.
Yes.
Fantastic shot, amazing shot.
Yeah.
These are things you see happen in the IPL, but it's also available in the APL.
All right.
6 runs.
Nice comparison there. And Petrus is bowling to Dalson. Dalson is again going for the same shot. He made contact, but the ball took the outer edge of the bat, and there is a fielder who is fielding at short square leg. Collects, deny him the opportunity of a single. The score remains on 28 for 2.
You should try and post 140, 160 on this ground. The wicket is bouncing. 140 may well be above a pass score.
Yes, this is average. Another one, he might be caught.
No.
Oh, not caught. That's a maximum again. Petrus is bowling too short, Pastor.
Very too short.
And he's inviting the batter to hit him.
I was just saying a while ago, Dalson here is a hard hitter. He could bat, so he doesn't have to take chances. All along, a 20 run over comes up, and here we are. He's hit 2 6s already. That's 12.
Yes.
And if the bowler continues to bowl as bad as he's bowling, a few more may fly into the fence. So just take your time and pace your inning.
Indeed.
But he shouldn't get out.
Indeed.
Really need him out there.
Yes, he's needed there. The Balata team needs him, and he will. There are batters.
Yeah.
There are fielders who are looking for this ball by the coconut tree there, and they will be asking for a replacement. A replacement is in the making. Yes.
It's amazing. We saw that when we were playing in the schoolyard. And now in the IPL, people are looking for ball everywhere.
Everywhere. Oh, there's another one again, Pastor.
I think that's trouble. I think that's trouble. Good catch. That is a very well judged catch. On the second bound, he took it. So there was Dalson again, hitting that one hard. And as I was saying, that was another poor delivery. Dalson got to the pitch,
Yes.
had a mighty swing at it, top edged the ball, and he was caught right on the fence.
Yes. Well judged catch, although there was some juggling
Yes.
in the end, but he succeeded, and we commend him for that good catch. Jadel Cyril. Oh yeah, Jadel Cyril.
So when you watch the book, you will see caught. You will not see how magnificent or how poor, how magnificent or how poor the catching was. You will see caught.
Yes,
and he was well caught.
Well,
yes.
indeed.
Yeah. But catching win games.
Yeah.
Because the probability of being caught, bold, stamp, and run out, catching is always a much higher percentage. Probably all the way 89, 90%. Hardly bowl and well LBW and catching.
Yes.
Catching. Because all the great players in the world who've taken more than 150 catches is at the slip. On slip. They are slip fielders.
Yes, they are.
That's where all the catching is done. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the score is still at the end of this over, 34 for free.
And our bowler?
Jadel.
The second name?
Jadel.
Hey, Cyril. Full ball outside the off stump again. That just slammed into the keeper's gloves and popped back on the pitch. Wow.
Yes.
That should have.
Yes.
That should have been.
Capitalize on this.
Yeah, that should have been.
If you look well, the cover is open.
Yes, there's no
sweeper.
Is vacant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jadel comes in, bowls again. Oh, nice. Full straight bat. Push it down to probably where a cover point would have been picked up. And the ball is relayed back to the long on fielder. And then said a few words to Nanej. And here he comes in again, up to the wicket. And that is push. Good ball. That came back.
Yes, indeed. Kept low.
Came back and kept low.
Yeah.
And the batsman hustled with a straight bat. I like to see the batsman using the very basic standard of the game, playing straight and being watchful.
Yes,
I mean, that is good.
Yeah.
It's not every ball you can hit in the park. Although I will argue that there is no good length for the line. I'll talk about that in a while.
Okay.
Again, balls. Push that way. Nice cricket shot. Push it to mid-on. Well stopped by the fielder there. I was saying to my nephew, there's no safe line on length to bowl anymore. And that in that T20 game, a man can hit any ball. If you push forward to that and you think you can re-bowl that ball, you re-bowl that ball, he can hit you anywhere. There's no safe.
I saw Russell hitting Yorkers for 6.
Comes in ball and down the leg side and he flicked that off his pad. And there, okay, the umpire signaled for runs.
Yes.
Good shot. Pitch up into the leg stump and just flick off the pad into the boundary for 4. Yeah, so there's no safe delivery.
Yeah.
No safe delivery today.
Yeah.
You'll think you bowl a back of a length and he comes back and push it and you will want to go back and bowl that same
another
ball.
one.
He can scoop it over the keeper's head.
Right.
He can hit it over cover point. He can pull it. I mean, the game.
So many. Yes.
Comes in bowls. Push. Just come across. Excuse me. Just push it straight and keep the pose. Yes, kept the pose. And 38 for free after 9 overs. Okay, we are approaching the halfway mark. What do you say?
Yeah, there's a slight recovery. Although the Dalson, who hit 2 consecutive 6s, was going for a third one, he was caught. He kind of helped the run rate, but they are picking up gradually. But they are about the halfway mark, and halfway mark, the 9th over, 38. 38 is not ideal. That's not ideal for the Crusaders, Balata Crusaders. Let us hope that the new batter, Marius Isidore, will see if he can. Yes, he's off the mark from the very first ball that he faced.
And he just pushed at the ball, took the edge, went square of the wicket, and he got his first run.
Yes.
Well done, Marius. When you come into bat, always get out of the way.
Good.
Let the man who is there do the striking.
Yeah.
Get out of the way. And as you take your singles and you run, you start get heated up. The vibes, you gather the vibes, and all of a sudden you start hitting the ball too.
Good.
Yeah.
Petros is bowling his second over, bowling to Malcolm. Malcolm played him back along the pitch. Petros fields to his own bowling, returns to his bowling mark. the batter is ready, bowling his full delivery. He's going across the line, hitting that ball, doesn't make contact.
I was just about saying that Malcolm reminds me of a good test player. He's very correct, and all of a sudden he's swinging across the line.
Across the line, yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes. He slams this one there for cover point. 1 run.
Yeah.
So the score is now 140.
It depends where you want the ball to go. It will decide how early and when you hit it.
Yeah.
If you want it to go square, you hit late.
Yeah.
Wide.
Yeah.
Again, number of wides have been bowled tonight. That may be the 13th.
Yeah.
That's the 12th. 2 overs. So they were playing a 22 over 20.
Yeah.
22-20.
Yep.
Marius beaten outside the off stump with the peel for cut behind. Not outside the umpire.
Good take there by the keeper.
A little wide though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Marius do have the potential to gather runs. He can clear the boundaries.
He can, yes.
But he must learn. He can only do it out there. Not here.
Not all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he is not in the best of form.
No.
Yes.
Push it gently to cover.
Yes.
Cover, pick it up, rock slowly. The ball died before reaching him.
Yeah, although he was looking at the possibility of a run, the non-striker, no opportunity. Here is Mario hitting that ball, trying to hit this one.
Played on.
Oh,
he
he's
played
played
on.
on.
Yes, he played on. The ball was flighted, and as I was saying, he should throw the ball in the air more. And he went for that massive drive, got the inner half of the bat, and the ball hit the leg stump.
Yes.
And Marius goes. Marius goes. 4 for 40.
Yes.
4 for 42 in over number 10.
42.
That does not look good for Balata.
No, not at all. Not at all. Although we were told that up to the numbers 1 to 11 are capable batters on the Balata Crusaders team.
Oh, okay.
So 4 wickets down, it's no alarm yet. In the camp. Yeah, in the camp.
In the camp.
In the
Okay.
camp. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if Judge St. Matthew is one of them, we may want to rethink the 1 to 11 all batters.
Yeah. Yes. So a pass score here will be 140.
Yeah.
Do you see Balata Crusaders in any way amassing a total of 140 passes?
Well, the game is at it. The innings is at its halfway point, and we know 100 runs can come up the last 10 overs.
Okay.
100. So it has happened. You cannot predict this game. You see this T20 game, you just cannot predict it, and it is very difficult to predict. So you'll have a short partnership that can put on 80 runs in 5 overs.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Yeah.
We talk about glorious uncertainties.
That's it.
That's T20 cricket.
It is. It is.
That's T20 cricket.
Okay.
Today I watched a game and Sunrisers, they just did not score enough in the first 6. When Puran started batting, he got 68. And man, he was really moving there. Down the leg side, push.
Oh, he gets a single. Square of the wicket. That's
the
Malcolm.
leg side, yeah.
Yeah. Plays it off his toes onto the man who is at square leg, and he was deep, so a clear, easy single there.
So the plan is to build around Malcolm.
Yeah.
Tell Malcolm, score the odd boundaries, but keep the strike rotating.
Very good.
And
Very
let
good.
the people, let the other batters do as they can and get the ball out of the square and run hard. I have noticed the Gros Islet fielders, the Gros Islet team is so confident that they don't protect the boundaries.
No. Everyone, apart from the long off and long on,
Yeah.
everyone is in.
Beaten outside the
Beaten,
off stump.
delivery there.
Yeah.
With that bowler there, the bowler, it's a new.
Dudley
Oh,
Charles.
that's Dudley. Pastor, that's Dudley, Charles.
Yeah, that's Dudley?
Yeah.
Hey, he's getting broader. He's getting broader in the shoulder.
Yeah, I didn't even recognize him.
And he grew taller too.
Yes, yes.
That's your nephew.
That's my nephew, and I didn't even recognize him.
I saw his mom earlier on.
Okay. Yeah.
Here is Dudley Charles from a cricketing family.
Yeah.
Goal. And that is hit. That took a more and just run where would have been a deep gully, and they come back for the second.
Yes.
45, I think the score is?
44.
44 for 45 for 4.
45. 45.
So Dudley, one of the impressive bowlers. Hey, he comes in both slow delivery, bitten aside or some. I think that did it hit the bat? No. It bit the wicket keeper. It bit the batman, bit the wicket keeper, ran down to third man. The man had a deep slip, deep third slip, run across, pick it up. So if Gros Islet could have Dudley bowling at the fifth change,
Yes.
they are deep.
Yes, they have depth. Yeah,
Comes
they
in
have
bowl, back well played, back
Yes.
and push it.
Yeah.
And the bowler picked it up one-handed, almost falling to his right. It's good to be young.
Oh, yes. You see, in follow through, yeah, you deliver the ball, you're going in one direction, the ball is coming the other side. To be able to convert and to change, you need to have a balance, good balance.
It's Dudley again. And that is pumped,
He
but
might be
it's going
caught.
to be
He
out.
might be caught.
Oh! He took it in the
Fifth wicket has fallen.
most unorthodox way, I
Yes,
must add.
yes.
Not the approved fashion.
Yes.
But again, as I said earlier, you look at the books and you will see he was
He's caught.
caught. Not how magnificent or
Right.
how poorly.
All right.
With his arms extended, waiting for the ball.
Yes.
I knew for sure he was going to drop it, but he proved me wrong.
Yeah, this is the one who took the catch is one of the veterans on the Gros Islet team.
Yeah.
He has a pseudonym called Boapin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Mr. Nelson.
So
Nelson
it's
Boapin.
about doing what you can do and do it best.
Do it good, yes.
You don't have to catch it like me or like you.
Very well.
But just don't drop it.
Very good. You might see somebody has a stance
Like-
at the crease, and you say, oh, that's not the approved way. But if it is working for him, why not?
Yeah, Chandapal.
Yep.
Average 51.
You see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian Lara average 52.
Yeah.
Great player.
Great indeed.
And
Indeed.
when you see Chandapal in the wicket, he don't look like a batsman.
No, not at all.
Yeah, but now look at Cal Hooper.
Yes.
Cal Hooper, who was boy.
I was not surprised when he made on the 15 team national level.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
But
And
he has
how did
grown.
he perform?
He has grown, eh? Yeah, very well, very well.
Okay.
He's an all-rounder, both a specialist batter and also doing some bowling. So he's an all-rounder.
So
for the
that
team.
is the end of the 18th over. 66 for 7 at the end of 18. Can they get to 90?
No, although cricket is that game of glorious uncertainties, but at the 2 overs to go, that's 12 deliveries, legal deliveries. I believe, Pastor, they will be less than 90.
Well,
They may be 84.
that should be the new mark.
This is Donan
Outside of the off stump, and he
flashing after
he
a wide
threw the
delivery.
kitchen sink and the baby
67.
and all the dishes in there.
Yes,
At
everything.
this one. And that is 20 wides. So they are bowling a 20, they are playing a 23 over game. Comes in bowl. Okay, come back and across, push it. Well stopped, and they're going to be a run out, no. And he made it home.
He made it, yes, he made it.
The fielder dived there,
67.
stopped the ball, couldn't pick it up.
68. Pastor, I just made that observation there. They are 20 wides. The score is 68. If these wides were minimized, the runs from the bat 57.
What?
57, 50, 58. Yeah, 58. Yeah.
Comes in bowl. Outside of the
You
off
see?
stump, beaten. He did not even play at it.
Yeah, 68.
Wow.
Yes, 48.
Only
48.
48 runs from the bat.
From the bat.
What a performance here
see?
this evening. Yes.
So if the
Very
bowling was
impressive.
more disciplined,
Yeah.
could have seen the score would have even been less.
Yeah. And a better team would make them pay for this extra ball.
Yeah.
Outside there's some mighty swing again. Did not contact, and that's a no ball.
69.
And the umpire signals no ball. And there comes the free hit signal, which is an indication that you cannot get out in that delivery.
Yeah, but will he make use of it?
Well, let's wait and see. The
Yes.
batman has shown us that he can swing his bat.
He can swing.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure if he can connect,
Yeah.
but he has promised that he can swing. So let's see what happens
see.
here. And he swings.
Yeah, he swung,
And
but
down.
there's a man in the way.
and there is only one.
Yeah. 70 in the 19th over.
That's considered cow corner.
Yes, indeed.
Cow corner. Pick it up at cow corner. There's a man down there. And all day, Gros Islet have played with just 2 men on the fence. Well, now they have 4 men on the fence.
Yeah.
All in front of the bat.
Yeah.
Ball, full, hit,
That's one.
to cover. Just a single. There's no need to rush. Just a single. Very docile. And Gros Islet, in spite of all the wides, have always had that game under control.
Indeed.
And magnificent bowling. Shot. Oh. What happened?
72.
Off
Bottom
the edge, and it's going to run away into the boundary? Yes, it did. What happened?
70,
Edge. Again, the
73.
wicketkeeper standing up. And
73.
got an edge. This one would be difficult for him to take, standing up.
Yeah, indeed. It would have been a difficult take.
Big edge, thick edge, outside your stump, and he attempts a run out, a stump out. In the APL, this is an illegal way to get somebody
Yes,
out.
Indeed.
He should have known that.
70, 73.
After 19,
Yeah.
score.
73, yeah.
73 after 19 overs.
This is a wonderful performance there. Wow. To be able to restrict a team in a quarterfinal to 73 in the 19th over, this is commendable, Pastor.
Very, very commendable.
Yeah.
And you can fault them on the extras, the indisciplined bowling.
Yeah.
However, it's the same disciplined bowling that has tightened the noose around the neck of Balata.
Yeah.
And Balata has struggled. There has never been a period where Balata threatened
Yes.
to run away with the game.
Not at all.
They struggle right through.
Yeah. So Jadel is bowling the last over, the 20th over, and the interesting note to make also is the Balata Crusaders top the group, and Gros Islet is the 4th in the group.
You know how many times you've seen that in competition?
Yeah.
Worldwide?
Yeah.
And that is beaten again outside the stump. I think the batter here should try and touch the ball and get out of the way, because he's been swinging all night and have not made contact with the ball.
Not at all, not yet.
So he should try and touch it and get out of the way.
Yeah.
Hey, we can hear a tap from here. A hard ground. Wicketkeeper standing up again outside the stump.
Oh yes.
He's indicating to the umpire it was wide. Well, whether it's wide or not, he's not going to touch it. So,
No, he will.
so he's squaring to the umpire.
Yeah,
and the umpire did not even take him on. He just say, I'm the one here. I'm the one who missed the road. I say it's wide. It's wide. You don't have to question
It
it.
have to be wide.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, he spoon it in the air. Let's see somebody's under it. It will be dropped.
Yes, it will be
Yeah,
dropped.
because he overrun it.
Yeah. Not
Misjudging.
just overrun it.
Yeah.
There's a general problem here in
75.
in actually taking catches that has gone past the lights. Yeah,
Yes.
I've noticed fielders struggle. The lights are low, and once you get past the light, when you lose it, when it
Good.
gets back in the light, it's too late.
Too late to, yes, to adjust.
You cannot readjust.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be. He's going to one bounce to the man there.
Yes.
That's a point boundary. One more.
Yeah. 75.
75.
2 more deliveries.
Can't get to 80.
I predict 84. It might be less than 84.
I don't think they'll get to 80.
75.
You can get a 6
75.
somewhere along there. Buy a 6. Oh, he
that's
played
it,
that
get
well. That's
4.
going to go into the
It might
boundary.
go to the boundary.
No, it does not. And they come back for 2. Come back for 2.
Yeah.
They could have been free though.
75.
And given that's the last over, they
77.
should have get free.
77.
Comes in again. Bowls.
75.
And he hit that
cover drive.
through the covers. And they pick up, they're coming back. They should have run.
Run!
There were 2 runs available.
Yeah. 77, 79. 79.
So 80 to win.
79.
79 for 7
Yeah.
after 20 overs. Good work from the Gros Islet
Oh yes.
cricket team here on the field. Although they were loose in some aspect of their bowling, you cannot fault them totally because
Yeah.
they really restrict the team to only 79.
Good.
But they bowl too many ones.
Yeah. The Balata Crusaders, they did not capitalize on some of the bowling. I saw some of the like there were some full tosses bowled at you off the stump. This should have been dispatched. I saw them just playing it back along the pitch to the bowler. That should have been at least one run. Get a run from those bowling, but nothing to fault them so much on. We see the two umpires are coming in to the commentators' booth. In the person of Caro and Romario, good umpiring there, and they are well clad as usual. And we see also the Gros Islet team in a bundle together. They are very much jubilant and confident that they can overhaul the score that the Balata Crusaders have posted. We see two of the outstanding performers in the person of Petrus, a spinner. I have never seen him bowled like this before. He bowled so well tonight that I must commend him on his outing on the field. I want to interview one of our. Okay. Give us your name, sir.
My name is Donald Edward.
Oh, Donald. I saw you bowled fantastically. You did a job that your skipper is well pleased. This is not what you were supposed to be doing. You are supposed to be a spinner, right? But
Yes.
now you are pacing.
Yes,
Yeah, tell us.
well, I'm not too comfortable with the tape ball,
tape
bowling
ball.
the leg spin because it's very difficult to bowl leg spin with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do it, but I'm more comfortable with the pace. And the skipper asked me to do a job, and I tried my best.
Wow, and what a job you did. Were you pleased to see that your balls that you bowled were going through the batters, having a hard time negotiating that pace that you had? You had a pace where sometimes after the ball has been in the keeper's glove, that's when you seen the shot is being made. You had express pace.
Yeah, well, normally when I bowl leg spin, I have a very good faster ball. A lot of the players can tell you that. So I just back myself to just come through with the pace.
Lovely. Now you restricted them to 79 in 20 overs. Do you feel that you have the capacity to overhaul 79?
Yeah, well, going in, the skipper told us we should restrict them to at least 50. But I think 80 was a good score, and it's a very chaseable score. So the batsmen just have to go out there and apply themselves, take their time, get the ones and twos. You know, it's very difficult to get boundaries on this wicket.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we just have to take our time and do what we have to do, and at the end of the day, we'll be victorious.
Well, I want to wish you well. I want to wish you well as you chase the score, and hoping that you will go through to the semis.
Yes, thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
We have another outstanding performer this evening, ladies and gentlemen, as I introduce Mr. Petrus Vitalis, that's the name. Petrus Vitalis, who mesmerized. That's a new word I'm going to use tonight. he actually mesmerized. Yes, you mesmerized, Mr. Vitalis. You mesmerized. You were able to bowl balls at times. You lob the ball. At times you push it through. And then you were very, very much successful. What is the secret? Are you practicing playing that game of days, or only at that match level you do that?
Well, for the past time, we ain't practiced nothing yet. So
Okay.
we just come there to play. And whatever our skipper
Yes.
say, we're going there to bowl out them for 50.
Yes.
And that's what we do. Today.
Well, tonight I saw experience come through, because you were when the opener Dalson, Dalson hit you for 2 consecutive sixes, and you were not perturbed. You remained and you gave him another ball again. He went for another 6 again, and you took his wicket.
I just changed the ball over for him.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. And so I believe you have how many wickets? How many wickets you took there? About 4?
3.
3 wickets. And in these 3 wickets were quality wickets. And because of that, the score is 79. I want to find. You think you all can make that 79?
Yeah, well, we just have to stay there, but we have no pressure on us, so we just stay.
Beautiful. Good. I want to congratulate not only you, but also your team members for restricting the Balata Crusaders for a paltry 79 runs.
Yep.
Wish you all the best in the chase of 79.
Thank you.
Good. All the best, sir.
Yes, okay.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Very low-scoring game there tonight. We saw the Balata Crusaders were able to. They were struggling. Indeed, they struggled. They struggled so much that when the 50th runs was scored, it was in the 13th over. In the 13th over, 50 runs were scored. I want to applaud them because bowling on a wicket like that, to score only 50 runs in the 13th over, and then at the end of the 20th over, 79. Mr. Carroll, this
night,
is welcome to the commentators' booth.
Nice to join you. I'm getting my feet wet tonight.
good, Mr. Carroll. But that's not enough runs.
It's not a pass score by any stretch. It's not a pass score. You know the proverbial saying, runs on the board is runs on the board.
Yes.
And cricket is a game of glorious uncertainties.
Indeed.
So you just never know.
Yes.
You know, so we wait for the second half to see how Balata will cope and deal with you know, defending such a low score.
Yeah.
I suppose what it boils down to is who they have in their ranks in terms of their bowling.
Yeah.
You know, to try to contain Gros Islet, because Gros Islet may have some people there who can strike the ball.
Yeah. I also that now they have to go and defend 79.
That's it. And you know, you use the word defend. Defend also means you have to attack. You know, you don't have that buffer and that comfort of, okay, we have a 130, you know,
yes,
on the board that we can afford to, you know, defend.
Yeah. That ball off the
They
pitch.
didn't seem to be able to cope. I'm not exactly sure why that is. I just found that in the power play overs, for example, where you really want to launch yourself over the infield, it didn't happen for them.
It didn't.
When the openers Dalson, and I think it was Lee, what's the gentleman's name? Lee, is it Lee John?
Lee John was bowling. He was the bowler. Lee John is
on
the bowler.
Other side.
Yeah.
The opening
is it
pair,
Royce Paul? Yeah.
They didn't quite get it going, I'm afraid. I don't believe they got any higher than 3 or 4 per over during the power play.
Good.
And that is a period of play where you look to maximize, you look to profit the 2 players out stipulation so that you can, you know, go over the infield.
Very good.
But it just didn't seem to happen for them.
It didn't.
And mind you, during that period, there was a lot of uncontrol or lack of control by the bowlers. There's quite a lot of wides.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I think we may well have, subject to a confirmation,
20.
The wides may have top scored.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
20 wides. Yeah, and you are correct. Top scored wides.
Yeah. So, you know, we look to see what will happen in the second half.
Indeed.
It's quite a lovely atmosphere here. It's wonderful to join you, Mr. Charles, for the very first time.
Very good.
In the commentary channel.
Yes.
And I have enjoyed myself so far,
Indeed.
especially given my having wet my feet tonight in commentary and taken part of the victuals on offer there. I had some tamarind juice and you know,
I'll have my share in a while.
Sandwiches. So I'm sure you will get your break
Indeed.
a little bit to enjoy it.
Yeah.
But this being the first quarterfinal, are you happy with the way the fielding team went about their business in terms of the I know the batsmen didn't really get it off.
Yeah.
But the fielding team, the field placements, are you happy with what you saw?
I not only
ask you
happy.
a few questions.
Not only happy now, you know. I was kind of surprised to see most of the players were not only in the inner circular, they were way up preventing 1 run.
Very attacking field.
Yeah, a very attacking field.
And
Only 2 only two
Yeah.
players were out of the circle.
Of the
That
circle.
was the mid-off and the mid-on.
Even outside, even after the power play was over.
Even after, long after.
And that is
you know?
that is what I think really worked well
Yes.
for them, because field placement and field placing, that is key.
Yeah.
And even during the power play, they didn't have two players out for much of the power play.
Yes.
They didn't have two players out of the
Very
30-yard
much
circle.
so. Yeah.
So the umpires are on the field there right now. The players have gone back
Yeah. Yeah.
out there. The batsmen are also
Yes. The two batters for the.
out on the park
Yes.
as well. Do you
I-
recognize those batsmen?
Yes, I can see Laxman,
Rachman Prasad,
yeah, Fasad.
who is a former Raider, no longer with us.
Yes.
He is quite a pugnacious, belligerent batsman. And if he gets going,
Yeah.
he can give you a cameo.
Yes.
If he gets it right, he can give you, he can hit the ball, he can belt it a long, long way. I'm
Okay.
not sure who the other batter is.
The 79. We'll get it from the statistician, our scorer, the opening batter, 79. Oh, that's Lee. That's Lee John.
Lee John. Quite
Lee.
a capable
Yeah.
player too. Youngster, is he? I think he's still an under 19 player.
Yes.
Madam scorer, yes.
Yeah.
He is with the Northern Grassroots program, I believe, and he also attends the St. Lucia's Sports. No, he's still at Leones. Okay, secondary school. The umpires are checking for readiness, and play is about to begin.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, the reply from the Gros Islet team after dismissing the Balata Crusaders for a paltry 79. The first delivery is about to be bowled, and we see Malcolm. It's uppish. It was uppish.
What an exciting start. Yes,
Wow.
that's a missed opportunity. It may have been a bit challenging for that short cover to reach. Perhaps a more nimble, no negative reflection on him, that's Mr. Dalson,
Yes.
may have been able to catch that ball.
Yes. So Laxman looks like he is going to play a role.
He's out there
He was
to
sent
do a job.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So Laxman is that hard-hitting batter who was sent out there to
Express himself, I guess.
to
Yeah.
belt the bowling.
Yes.
And just the second delivery has been bowled, and we see that he's he's coming down the wicket and playing it quietly down in the slips region. The
Well,
keeper, in the person of Georgie, collect.
Yes. But the batsman Lachman is more, his want is to, hit the ball. I overhear encouragement from off the field to take his time and so on and so forth. So it'll be an interesting wait to see how long he will wait before he swings his bat.
Yes. Oh,
He guides that through point
yes.
and they take a single.
A single. Comfortable single.
Yeah, that was a well-judged run.
Yeah.
So he's off the mark with one.
In one, yeah. So Gros Islet is on the board now, one without loss. It is a third delivery.
Yes.
Malcolm is at the top of his mark, waiting for Lee to take his guard. He's marking his guard, and Lee will be, his role, Mr. Carroll, is for him to rotate the strike and expose Laxman to the striker's end. Here is Lee. Yeah, he plays it again, full-foot man.
Yes, that's a very deft touch. He gets 4 runs for it and full value
Yes.
for a well-played shot.
Good, good,
Very
good.
well-played shot.
Yeah, yeah.
He used the pace of the bowler to guide that through the slip area, I believe that is.
Yes,
And
yes.
it went flying across the surface to the boundary down there for 4 runs.
Well, elegant shot. Good
Very
shot
much so.
there. So they are well on target. They are well on par with 5 on the board in the 4th delivery of the innings. Malcolm is getting some encouragement from the mid-on player. He's coming in, bowling his 5th delivery. And Lee is forward defensive. The ball peels off the bat to the short cover fielder, No run. So at the end of this over, it was just the 5th delivery. It was now the over has come to an end. Over number 1, 5 without loss.
Yeah, I like how Lee is shaping up at the wicket. He looks well organized. He moves his feet. That example of that are the last 2 strokes that he played there. The one before that, which he got the 4 runs for. And this last delivery, he got to the line of the ball and got in behind it and just played it out in front of him.
Yeah.
No, unnecessary, risky movements. I like the way he's shaping up at the crease.
Yes, indeed. So, youth with experience, Lee, the youthful player, under 19 player, and Laxman, more experience, they are the wicket. So good combination between Lee and Laxman. Do you have a change? We have the bowler.
Jones is
Jones.
the new bowler, starting from the southern end.
Yeah.
From the terrace end. He'll be bowling a crosswind. So let's see how that will affect the bowling, because the wind comes from a sort of north easterly direction here at Balata.
Okay.
The moon is out. We have a quarter-shaped moon
Yes.
hanging over us tonight. That's a wide.
Yes.
It starts with a wide. Umpire Romario signals.
Yeah. So Jones is just bowled 1 delivery, illegal 1 down the leg side. He has to line it up better than that. He is coming in to bowl to Laxman. Here is he. Oh, that's a better delivery. And Laxman tried to dab at it.
That's a wide.
It's
actually.
a wide on the other side of the
Yes.
wicket. Oh.
He's now overcompensated.
Yes.
So, it's so important, especially when you don't have that luxury of many runs on the board, not to be indiscriminate, not to, incur too many extras.
Indeed.
So let's see how he adjusts. I see that the skipper seems to be of the view that there needs to be a change in the field.
Yes.
I'm not sure why the field would determine. I can see how it would happen though, but you bowl to your field and just, as easy as it may sound, avoid bowling wide.
Yeah.
Laxman is in behind this one. It's pitched up on middle and leg stump line, and he just plays it out in front of him to be picked up by the bowler.
So it's quiet. The second over is more quiet than the first. Jones is bowling his 3rd delivery, and Laxman is forward, half defensive on the back foot.
Much better bowling, Mr. Charles,
Yes.
I believe. He's making use of what the pitch has to offer, because it's a helpful pitch to the bowlers.
Indeed.
Laxman was actually struck somewhere in the midsection on his arms, right arm, from a ball that was, back of a goodish length.
Okay. Jones bowling to Laxman. Laxman dabs at that one. It's interesting, Carol.
That's a wonderful shot.
Yes.
He actually played a very deft stroke there.
Very much so.
Yeah.
These 2 scoring shots, one by Lee,
And now Laxman.
and now Laxman is copying him, and they're very successful shots.
And that's what you ought to do as a batsman. Make use of the opportunities that come your way. It's not necessarily all, beating of the ball all the time. Sometimes you need to be a bit refined in your stroke play. Oh, he goes after this one. He looks to pull that over the cow corner area.
Yeah.
Misses it. He would have been hitting that across the wind, because the wind is coming from our back. So
across it.
Generally, the ball tends to go very far across this section of the field.
Yeah.
Cow corner. From the northern end. Wide. Was another wide.
12. So we have 3 wides. We don't have many runs on the board. There are not many runs on the board, and to be bowling all those
Yeah, big man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You in the camera is on.
We are doing commentary.
Sorry.
Yeah. So we don't have many runs on the board.
Yes.
Yet you are bowling wides and you're giving all these wides away. You need to tighten that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Comes in now, bowls. Oh, that was held back. So we see some variation by
Jones.
Jones.
Yeah.
And that was good in terms of you know, this format of the game. You don't want to be telegraphic or predictable.
Yeah.
So that's a good change up by Jones, the bowler.
Indeed.
Very good.
Yeah.
He runs in again once more, approaches the wicket, jumps and delivers. Oh, and that's an opportunity there that may have gone begging. Perhaps someone a little more fleet of foot may have gotten to it.
Yes.
It went flying over the slip region and it eventually crossed the boundary. It was a loose shot by Laxman, really. He did not make good contact as he swung at it outside of stump, and it peeled off the bat and went, you know, flying over the slip fielders.
Yes.
But it was airborne for a little while, and
was.
perhaps somebody more
Indeed.
quick on their feet may have
Yes.
been able to get to it.
There is a saying that says, when you go in, go hard.
Well,
He went hard at it.
That was the right
Yes,
thing to do.
he
in
did.
the end.
Yeah. So at the end of the second over, the score is on double figures, 16.
Well, they're doing much better than
The Balata.
Balata did.
Yeah. Malcolm bowling his second over. Here is Young Lee try to slap this one for point. Doesn't make contact.
Yes, and the ball made some height there, so I
Yeah.
rather suspect that may have been why he missed it altogether.
Yeah.
There's quite some bounce in the pitch,
Yeah.
and it's variable. You
Good.
cannot really trust the bounce.
Yes. I like the word you use, variable, because at times it is a bit high, at times it's low. Look at this one. Oh, that one is,
Down the leg side.
yeah, down the leg side. That's the fourth wide of the inning.
I think Malcolm is striving for something extra here. And I suppose he recognizes that they need to get wickets. However, I'm not sure that he's going about it the right way. And he is capable of coming back, that's for sure.
Good, he can.
Knowing what Malcolm can do.
Yes.
He's a good bowler.
Yes. There was a conversation between the non-striker and the batter, and he has changed his guard.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Well bowled, well played.
Good play there by Lee. Lee on the front foot. The ball glides off the angle bat to gully
And the
area.
batsman in the way.
Yes.
And that's why it's so important to have your field placings,
Yes.
you know, appropriately set.
Okay, Lee is quietly playing that ball.
And Malcolm has come back very well.
Yeah, indeed.
And we expect him to do that. He can do that. That is, you know, entirely expected of Malcolm.
Yeah.
So let's see how the over progresses.
Yes. He has a devastating slow ball. It will be interesting to see if he will be implementing it tonight.
Oh my!
Oh, that's a no
Oh
ball.
my!
That's a no ball.
Oh, was that a chance? Was that a chance? Oh, and another chance for a run out.
A no ball called by umpire.
Yes, that
So no
would
ball.
definitely be a no ball.
Yeah. No ball.
Was his struck? Was a batsman struck, or
Yeah,
did he
yeah.
get it on the glove?
Yes.
It's a free hit
Yeah.
as a result. Yeah.
18.
He seems to be all right.
18.
Not showing any
Yes.
signs of discomfort. And Malcolm runs in once again.
18.
Delivers. Oh, Latchman has made contact,
Yes.
and that's going to go a long way.
It will.
It went airborne. I believe may have gone into orbit and came back down.
Good way, Mr. Kara.
And umpire signals 6. So that was a ferociously hit shot.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
It was a full ball. It was a free hit, and he indeed make maximum use of that free hit.
Absolutely.
So the score moves on by 6 to 25, subject to correction. 75 without loss in the fourth over. Good going there by the lads from Gros Islet. Malcolm.
Oh, very good comeback by Malcolm.
Yes.
And that is what he can do.
Yes.
Variable, a variation in terms of his bowling, so he held that one back.
Yes, indeed.
And Latchman was through the shot before the ball even arrived.
Yes. Good.
Yeah.
All right.
But that last boundary was hit in typical Latchman-like fashion.
Yes, yes.
He made good contact. Let's see what happens. This time around, he runs into bowl. And that's a short one. The umpire
he's calling a wide.
Wide.
He's calling
it
a
was
wide.
pitched just, it was rather short, so it made a good bit of height and went miles above the batsman's head.
Yes.
Wicketkeeper had to stretch and, jump to
Indeed.
to head it off.
Yeah. So
I
the pressure.
That's a reaction that has been evoked from Malcolm, having been hit
for six.
for 6.
Yeah. All right, he's coming again. Let's see him bowling, and he dabs this one.
Back, but yes.
Yes. So he's very much accomplished playing that shot, the dab shot.
Yes.
Late cut through Footman. 27. 27 without loss.
Is that the 5th over?
That's the 3rd over. But,
only the 3rd over.
Only yeah.
And they're already on 27.
27.
So they're really
Yes.
rocketing away and running away with the scoring there.
Indeed. Because similarly, when you compare where was the Balata Crusaders when they were on 3 overs, they were about 10.
Yeah.
10 for 1, yeah.
Yes.
10 for 1.
It's chalk and cheese in
Yes.
terms of the comparison.
Yeah.
And I believe we'll be in for a very short night, Mr. Charles.
You are correct. If these two keep going like at the rate that they are going, before the 10th over, they should be close to 79.
Yep.
Yeah. Or
agree.
80. 80. Good.
Okay. So Jones?
So
Is it Jones?
Yes, Jones it is. Bowling his
Second
second over, operating from the southern end of the field. Here comes Ebold, and Lax have a big heave. This one doesn't make contact into the gloves of the veteran Georgie, who is standing back.
Yes, and Georgie looks quite capable, I must say, living up to his reputation as a very competent wicketkeeper.
Yeah, indeed. Georgie has been doing that job and very efficient at the back. Sometimes he's standing back, sometimes he's standing way up to the wicket. Here comes Jones bowling second delivery, and Laxman is forward defensive, open the face of the bat, and no.
Okay, the fielder was not very quick in this instance, so they were able to scamper through quite comfortably for a single. Well judged.
You're in areas that are very hot areas in terms of positioning of your field, you need to have very agile players there.
Right.
Footman in the gully area, cover and fine leg, and even mid-wicket area, you need to have capable fielders.
Very nimble fielders.
Yes.
Oh, that was a good delivery. It was on the line of perhaps middle and leg.
Yeah.
It strikes the batsman on his left shin as he stretches forward. Not really stretching, but put his line to the ball. He wafted at it, missed it, and it just petered out on the leg side behind him.
Yeah.
Dot ball. Jones runs in, delivers, and that is a wide, unfortunately.
Yes, indeed. 29.
We need to really try and focus, all of us, the teams participating in the tournament, to curtail those extras.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, it can make a big difference in the outcome of the game.
Indeed. 20 overs you are playing, but it can turn to be 30 overs.
Definitely.
25 overs, There
you go.
Yeah.
Is that... The batsman does not even bother with this one. For a moment, I thought that might have been a wide.
Yes.
Georgie has moved up to the stumps, I suppose, to keep the batsman in his crease.
In his crease.
So there's the experience coming through once again.
Yeah. And even when you are there, and the way the ball is coming, you have to be very good to, operate directly behind the stumps there. Oh, that's a nice shot. I like it.
Yes.
it just generated only 1 run, but the placement. He's not going with a lot of power. He's just placing that ball there and able to rotate the score, the strike, so that Laxman can be on strike.
Well, we should look out now for some firepower.
Yes, let's see.
This is a matchup that is very promising, and let's see what comes out of it. He crouches over his bat. Okay, good bowling there, just outside your off stump to finish the over. Lachman Prasad is in, I think it's safe to say. So he should go on and hopefully, you know, score big tonight.
Yes.
Who knows? He might just take his team home.
Okay.
He just might.
Yeah. Yeah. So his eyes open now. It's just a third over. The 4th over has been bowled, and the score is on 30. 30 without loss. Good going there by the lads from Gros Islet, and they are going to have a change of bowler. It
looks like a spinner is coming on.
Yes.
Who's the bowler? Do you recognize the bowler? I'm not sure if I recognize him.
This is the Royce. Gentlemen, is it Royce?
Yeah, I guess our statistician can avail us of that information.
There's a change of bowler. Yeah. There's a change of bowler. Who is the bowler there? Royce.
Confirmation, yeah. Royce Paul. Oh, and that's a fantastic hit there. He pulls that over mid-wicket for 6. And of course, that is the favorite section of the ground into which you want to hit your boundaries, because the wind is going to help you.
Yeah.
So he capitalized on a short ball.
Yes.
Spinner coming on to bowl and it's short. So, you know, all he had to do was spread eagle and swing right through the line.
Yeah.
And of course, he got rewarded with the maximum.
Yes. So this is just the first delivery in a spell by Royce. He's just coming in, so he needs to keep it tight. So let's see how the second delivery will be. He should be bowling it better. Okay, it was a faster one. It's still a short delivery, but it was faster. Good backing up there by the player. So the score moves on by 1 to 37.
Royce Paul is a capable player. He's a young lad. I don't think he's still probably under 19, you know.
Yes.
Yes, he is. Confirmation.
Yeah.
Oh, and Lachman guides that through the slip area. It's vacant.
Yes.
A wide, fine leg, mops up.
Yeah.
Retrieves and gets it back to the bowler.
Yeah.
So like I was saying, Royce Paul is capable of coming back from the start that he's made. Let's see if he does that.
Yeah. He bowls and leaves for defensive, playing it for dead bat, angle it to the gully area.
Now you see what has happened. Royce Paul is feeling some pressure, so he's not flighting the ball at all. He's fallen into the trap of pushing it through, which is what a batsman wants,
yes,
or they prefer.
Yes. This is down the leg side. A wide will be signaled there by the umpire. 39. So that's about the 5th or the 6th wide already of the inning. 39. If we saw the damage done by the spinner or back from the Gros Islet end, he was tossing the ball up, giving it more flight. Royce is pushing it.
Right,
watching.
That works into the
You
batsman.
see?
Oh, that one is
That one
flighted.
is, you see?
That one is airborne, and somebody's going to catch it. Somebody's settling and does catch it. And there we go. And so that's exactly what we were saying.
Very good.
You hold it back.
Yeah.
You give it some air.
Yeah.
And the batsman is tempted. He swung or attempted to swing through, and of course didn't make good contact. That was not well timed. And of course, Royce Paul celebrates a wicket.
Indeed.
Very good comeback.
Good. So the variety is very much in the making here by the spinners. Sometimes you push it through the faster ball. Sometimes you hold it back, give it more loop as you test the batter, test the capability of the batter. Sometimes it's patience, sometimes it's footwork, and anything like that. A wicket can be generated from those varieties that are being bowled. So we see the demise of Lee, who had a good outing tonight. Good outing. He put his team on a good footing in the 5th over. They are 39 for 1.
And as we look around tonight, there are some figures, well-known figures around that we can remark that are present with us tonight. We have Mr. Alton Crafton of the Northern Cluster Grassroots Program.
He's here.
He's here.
Okay.
And also one of our officials from the SSI, Mr. Kirby Sidney, is also here with us.
It's good to have Kirby here with us tonight.
Yes.
So the spectator crowd is a good crowd at a quarterfinals. People are seated all around the perimeter of the field, and you can hear the buzzing. They are commenting. They are also looking intensely at the two players at the game in the middle. So far, the first quarterfinals has brought in a very good spectator attendance.
Yes. In the meantime, the over is completed without too much fanfare, and we have Jones coming back. It looks like they're going to bowl him through. Is this his third over?
Third over.
He's going to come back from the southern end, from the terrace end. And Latchman is taking up strike.
Yes.
I'm not too sure which batter came in. We have a new batter.
The name of the batter, you have any idea, Scorer?
Right.
Tristan.
So the skipper has joined Latchman Prasad at the wicket. Skipper Tristan Norbal. In comes Jones. He bowls. Latchman tries to steer this. Georgie collects quite competently from just behind.
Yeah.
Latchman has to be careful because Georgie is not going to drop a thin edge.
Right.
He's not going to drop a thin edge.
He will not. He will not. So the field is spread, even though this is the sixth over. That's the over.
Oh, he's bowled him!
Yes,
wow!
He is. He is.
Oh my goodness! Well, that was I mean, a spectacular dismissal. Latchman played forward, didn't seem to have any idea where that ball was.
No, he didn't.
Oh my goodness, that didn't look.
In my view, he was trying to run it through third man.
Well, yes,
maybe
he was trying to guide it again.
Guide it again, but he did not succeed, and instead it just rattled the stumps.
Oh my goodness!
So the second wicket has fallen.
Dismissal.
Yes.
And Jones celebrates a wicket.
Yes.
Well, Latchman can do that, you know. He will come in and give you a few lusty blows, and then perhaps playing too many risky shots, and he pays the ultimate price.
Yeah, he did.
Ultimate penalty.
Yeah. So the bat near the bat, near his bat and pad, there was a space between there, and the ball passed through onto the stumps. Jones bowling to the new batter. Oh, he's defending. Yes, he's
new batsman is Jadel Cyril.
Jadel,
the youngster who I think we saw him bowl very clinically.
Yes,
precise.
Yes,
very controlled, composed.
Very much so.
So he's now has a chance to express himself.
Okay, in the batting department.
Not too much pressure. Not too much pressure at all.
Jadel Cyril. I was very impressed with the final over that he bowled. Yeah.
And that's a wide.
A big wide. 40.
A very big one too.
Yeah.
Starting off, the run rate would have been only like 4 runs and over to overhaul the target.
Yeah.
So there's absolutely no pressure.
No.
Gros Islet can just waltz through this.
Yeah.
They're already almost there, halfway
40.
there.
Yeah, they're 40.
Well, yeah, they're more than halfway
More
there.
than halfway, yeah. More than halfway.
No pressure at all.
So they are 4, 6, 40. Yeah. They are way above the run rate. Way above it. So the captain left his position at slips, went to communicate before the ball can be bowled. That's Brian Calix, veteran Brian Calix. So he's very in the circle at slips. There is Jadel hitting that ball uppish through the covers. One bounce to the fence.
A fine shot by Jadel Cyril.
Indeed.
He hit that through the covers. It was airborne, but safe.
Yes.
And he records a boundary.
Yeah, indeed.
So a very confident start by Jadel.
Yeah.
And he looks confident. The way he's striding at the wicket, it looks like he's come out there to make a statement.
Yes.
He started well. Let's see how Jones responds.
Yeah. Jones comes to bowl to Jadel. And Jadel is playing it. Oh, hey, look, uppish,
That
straight
was
to a man.
played straight to the short cover.
Yes.
Jadel looked like he was caught between wanting to hit it and wanting to defend it. And
Yes.
that indecision has cost him dearly.
Indeed.
And unfortunately, he will start a long, slow walk back
Yes.
to the outfield.
Yes. There is no need for the batter to take unnecessary risk at this time.
None at all. No pressure.
Yeah. You are not under pressure. If you defended that ball, you're giving your wicket away by just playing the shot that you played. Yeah. And it didn't go well for himself, neither for the team. So a third wicket has fallen. 3 wickets down for 44, and it looks like the Balata Crusaders, they are more comfortable, more confident than a couple of balls ago.
Well, that's what happens when wickets keep falling.
Yeah.
If wickets fall at intervals, then it creates additional pressure on the batting team.
Yes, it does.
And starting off with 4 runs required per over, they're almost there, literally. They're almost 3/4 ways there.
Yes, 44.
2/3 of the ways there. And with Jadel's wicket falling, is this a stutter? We shall see.
Yes, yes.
I'm not sure who's the batter that has gone out.
Oh, this is Nelson.
Nelson. Okay.
Nelson.
Or otherwise known as Wapen.
Wapen, yeah.
Okay, and he can hit some lusty blows.
He can. He can.
In comes Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, he plays that very calmly, very assuredly back down the pitch.
Yeah.
Just steps into line and blocks it with his bat. And I suppose that is what you do. You recognize that there is no need to go crazy.
Yes, there's no
at
need.
this point.
Yeah. And the other batter with Nelson, the captain, Tristan is capable.
Oh, absolutely.
He is capable. Yes. And he, in his mind, he's determined to see the Gros Islet team through without any further loss of any wicket.
Yes. I don't think there are any butterflies or any concerns right now. Manager coach Bernie is still looking pretty calm, pretty collected in the huddle with his players, Gros Islet. I believe they're still holding the upper hand right now, Mr. Charlo.
Yes, they are. They are in the driver's seat.
Yes, absolutely.
They're in the driver's seat. The team that's under pressure is the bowling team, the Balata Crusaders. They didn't score enough runs. 79 they scored, which means that right now, when you look at the Gros Islet team scores already, they are 44 for 3.
In over number...
That's the 7th over is about to be bowled now.
Play is over.
Royce, Paul.
Oh, that's a wide, unfortunately, is straight down the leg side. So Royce needs to be a little more tight in his bowling.
Indeed.
This is not what you want. Extras, you know, he can ill afford at this point. At no point in this game, in this inning, because they had such a low total.
Yes.
Lovely weather.
Indeed.
As a mobile music system goes past.
Yes.
We hear in the distance at Balata.
Yeah.
In comes Royce again. Oh, that's a lovely delivery. Pitched up. And you see the difference with him flighting the ball. What happens?
Yes.
Creates doubt in the batsman's mind and comes forward tentatively.
Indeed. Indeed, Royce bowling. Yeah.
There we go again. Flights it, gives it some loop, as you like to say, Mr. Charlo.
Yes.
And you know, the batsman does not feel too inclined to want to come and hit it. Now there we go with a faster delivery, and the batsman went for it this time.
Yes.
Missed it.
No, this is not a good shot to play. He was playing across the line there to a fast delivery. And well, Nelson saw that. Nelson, his partner,
gone down.
went down to him and
Speak to
told
his
him,
captain.
yes,
Take it easy.
yeah.
Royce is in again. Pitches it up.
Yes. He's
No
bowling.
run.
He's bowling well.
This
He's
over has
bowling
gone
well.
very well for
Yeah.
him.
Bowling very
He's done
well.
a much better job.
Yes.
Let's give him credit.
Mm-hmm.
Comes in again.
Bowling. Okay.
Guides
guys,
that through the point area.
yeah.
They take a comfortable run,
Yes.
single, and that's okay. They don't have to worry about the run rate at the moment at all.
Not at all. Not at all. Yeah. So the new batter is taking his
Max is gone.
his guard, and he's comfortable now. Royce is bowling to him. Royce is bowling. Oh yes, he's.
I could see what Royce was trying to do there. He was trying to surprise him.
Yeah.
And it's good because this is a new batter, and he may be expecting a slower one, you know, in the form of the previous deliveries before that.
Yes.
So Royce was thinking, hey, let's dart this one through and see if we can penetrate his defenses.
Good.
But Nelson was equal to the task.
Yeah, equal to the task. It was like a wall there as the ball hit the bat. It hit like a wall, you know. It was so much defending that ball, preventing it from coming any further into his crease, into his stumps. He was defending stoutly, and stoutly he defended. It's appropriate at this time to bring you another commentator to the commentator's booth. He did a fantastic job in the first innings, and I'm bringing him back on in the second innings, my good pastor, as he takes you over and joins Carol in bringing commentary to the good community.
Well, thank you very much. I've been enjoying the game. Pretty much interesting. And that's cool.
Oh my, that's a wonderful hit. He didn't really time it very well, Pastor Morris. Welcome to the commentary panel.
Yeah. But the down there is always vacant. Always vacant. And that is a problem I had even in the first innings. The field placement. Because one shot and there's a wicket. If the place is vacant, then you run the risk of not getting that wicket and losing 4 runs, giving up 4 runs. So
Tristan.
The field must.
Yeah, Tristan Norbal is who struck that last boundary.
Bowled.
And now he's been bowled. He's been cleaned up
Yorker.
by Jones.
Yes, Yorker.
That's fantastic bowling. He's just turned this off his thigh onto the leg side square leg area for a single.
I'm looking at the fast bowler. What's his name?
This is Jones.
When Jones get up to the wicket, watch his side, and on a bad day he could be called easily. Watch this.
Well played by Nelson.
Yorker on into the off stump.
Yes.
And Nelson just push it on the edge.
And that's sensible batting.
Yeah, very sensible.
Sensible batting.
Not much 20 odd runs needed.
No urgency required. None.
No.
You get 4 singles in the over, 3 singles, and you'll get home in good time.
There's Jones again. That's a better delivery. Well picked up. And the batman just pushed it straight.
I'm quite impressed by Nelson. Situational analysis is important. So the game situation is that we don't need to go crazy and hit boundaries. All we need to do is bat out the overs.
That's how. And
that does not mean though that if there's a bad ball to put away, you don't put it away. But don't take unnecessary risks.
That's right. On the other hand, Balata knows they must take.
They need wickets. They need to attack.
Yeah.
So Nelson went flashing at that one outside the off stump. I believe that one probably did deserve him going after it.
It did not bounce as much because it came to Georgie just above the stump. And Nelson was flashing hard. Sometimes when you flash too hard, you really miss out on the line of the ball. And then you just hit the air. Yeah, you hit the air.
But another contributing factor also, Pastor, is the variability of the bounce in the pitch.
That's right.
So it's like you cannot trust the bounce and the ball will keep low or bounce higher.
Yes.
And now we have Royce Paul coming back for his third over, I believe.
He's done a decent job.
Yes, and it's Donnan facing up.
Paul.
Flights this one. Oh my goodness, he goes again into the books as a wide, as committing a wide.
Yeah.
And Royce needs to get his act together. This one is a better delivery on middle and leg, or is it leg?
Yeah.
Leg stump line that is turned out into mid-wicket area for a single by Donnan. He's batting sensibly.
Very
Let's see what
sensibly.
Nelson is doing now.
That's what's
Royce
needed.
into him. That's a short delivery, and they take a very good single. That's well run.
Very well run. We're not seeing much of that.
No,
We're not
that's
seeing
very
much
good
of
batting. And like we said before, there's no need to go crazy. There's no need to go after the bowling. You could take singles, and that's what they're doing.
A lot of times, batters believe
Yes.
one don't add. 6 and 4s though. West Indian typically. Another single.
Oh my goodness, is that run out? Okay, the umpire is not
Moved.
impressed.
Yeah. But that was very well.
It was
that
very close. It was very close.
Very
I agree,
close.
I agree. Very
I would
close.
have called the third umpire on that. Because a direct hit is always crucial. Always crucial.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, direct hit is almost always crucial.
But those two have done a fine job of running between the wickets.
Yes.
Oh, and Nelson hits this skywards. It's up there and easily caught by the bowler of his own bowling, of course. This is Royce.
I think Gros Islet is trying their best to lose the
I
game.
don't know why Nelson could not contain himself, because it is a situation where it's like the batsmen, they love to hit the ball. You know, we all love to feel the ball on the bat when we hit it. And we've said before that the situation is what guides how you approach the game.
Yes.
But Nelson has fallen his wicket, he's given his wicket away. That was a soft dismissal.
Very soft dismissal. And we can see now Balata in a hurdle. More and more they are gaining confidence.
Yes. There's Warwick creeping in now, I believe.
That's right. And what Gros Islet has failed to push them away. They keep on coming back with a wicket. Gros Islet is scoring runs, but they keep on losing wickets. And every wicket that comes down, that gives Balata hope.
It changes
And
the
the
dynamic.
game, a bowler could have a good over here and take 2 quick wickets, and that is 7 down. And immediately that exposes your tail, and trouble start, thinking start, nervousness creeping, all out for 65.
Pastor Morris,
Young men, don't stand there, please.
can we? Yes. Let's hope we have not brought on the commentators Chris onto Gros Islet, but definitely as the wickets fall, you know, you expect there to be added pressure.
Yeah.
So I believe this is Cyprian who's come to bat, the new batter. That looks like him on the stance.
Yeah.
I recognize that's his stance. Cyprian is batting, and he makes an exaggerated leave alone.
But is he when he settles, he looked like he's looking down at cow corner.
That's right.
And he's not looking back at the bowler.
His stance is very, very so much.
So with this
not side
stand,
on, it's square
with
on.
this stand, you pitch the ball outside the stump. And I bet you we can't get there.
Yeah.
I bet you
Let's
we
see
can't
how
get there.
Royce deals with that situation. There's some adjustments being made in the field.
Remember the Pakistani batsman? He scored some runs against West Indies. That's how he settles too.
Okay.
Almost went through.
Yorker length. That's good bowling by Royce.
Yeah.
And an eventual over in the sense that we got the feeling early on in the over that Nelson was doing a great job in, you know, just playing for the singles. They took 2 well-judged singles. And then all of a sudden he went whoosh after a ball that was not there to be hit, really. I mean, and then what has happened is that this placed his team under pressure with having lost his wicket. And Balata looks, you know, pretty much more assertive, more confident. They're moving about in the field, going about their business in a very business-like manner.
You see, batting is not only about talent and ability. It's more about understanding what you're doing, patience.
Stage of the game.
Yeah, intelligence, push.
Nice shot, very nice shot by Donnan.
Yeah, push off
He
the
works it off his pads
side pad.
into mid-wicket area
Because,
for a single.
because we have seen brilliant players, talented players who really couldn't get the game going. And we've seen non-talented players who learned to put an innings together and became very successful. And
right.
Chandapur comes to mind. Carl Hooper comes to mind. Yeah.
It's important as a batter and as a cricketer on the whole that you understand the stage of the game, the situation of the game that you're at, so that you adjust your strategy, your approach in a manner that will benefit yourself and your team.
Let's see.
Oh, he's solidly in behind that is Cyprian. Donnan wants a quick single, but he's sent back. Wisely through, I believe.
I would put in the cover point and a gully, put in a slip and bowl in the off stump. Fifth line stump. Fifth line.
Is that a wide?
Just bowl it just at your stump and pitch it up and let me see what this young man is going to do, because I don't think a coach would recommend, although today we say we don't change what the guys are doing, but help them improve on it. But I don't see, look at the stand. How do you move to come across and play? This is very challenging for me to understand, but let me see how well he works it.
Oh,
Of
wow.
course, outside your stump, he can never get there.
That
At that
runs,
speed, he cannot get outside of your stump.
No.
Can't.
And that went through everybody,
Yeah.
including the wicketkeeper, all the way to the boundary. Fortunately, the wides do not count
Yeah.
in this tournament.
Not the wides, the extras. Don't
Sorry,
matter.
I'm sorry. Thank you for the correction. The buys
The
don't
buys,
count.
yeah.
And yeah, as you quite rightly said, he looks a bit ungainly in his
Yeah.
stance.
Yeah.
He gets in behind that one.
Yeah.
Well, there we saw him move his feet. So he seems to have a grip on it, Pastor,
But
in
if
terms
he's,
of what he
if he's
does.
batting at number 7, that means he's better than those behind him, and so he must have something. So I'm waiting to see how he'll play a shot, because this is really handicap. To me, it is handicap. But let's watch and see.
Well, let's see if he proves you wrong, Pastor.
Yes. Off the pad.
One thing I can say is that so far he looks very calm at the wicket. He
Very
hasn't
calm, yeah.
attempted any audacious, really aggressive shots, and I think that is the correct approach at this point, especially having lost all those wickets.
Yeah.
And it's a paltry total that they're chasing. In behind that solidly again, which is the way to go. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
But watch what the bowler is doing. He's bowling at his body. And he has shown you repeatedly he can push straight into the back.
That would be Malcolm.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah, Malcolm
you,
is
you,
using the
you
experience.
do not have to pitch the ball into his body. He plays it easy. You have to pitch the ball so he can go get it. Now, because of his stance, we want to believe that he cannot go and get it. He cannot get there. But he may prove me wrong.
Yes.
But the stand really...
We have to wait and see.
You have to challenge him. You have to challenge him. And we've seen it in international cricket, especially in the Caribbean. All the guys who have these different styles, when they get to the higher level, they cannot come up. Because when you watch the videos, you watch the stun, you watch the move. That is why we know we can pitch a ball shot for you and you can't get under your foot. Sawan couldn't get out away from the ball and he couldn't hit it. I mean, you have a number of guys who really had a hard time. When they pick, they fault in the game.
Yes. And Royce has bowled a very good first delivery. Again, he's kept the batsman pinned inside of his stumps, his crease. That's good tight bowling by Royce.
Good bowling.
Good tight bowling.
Yeah.
Oh, that's short.
Yeah.
And Donnan, oh my goodness, there's a mix-up.
Oh!
That could easily have been a run out if we had,
Yes.
if the fielder had picked up cleanly and threw it into the bowler's end. I believe Royce would have been continuing would have had to continue walking towards the hut.
Let's see this guy play the spin.
Left that alone. Now,
well.
you notice a change in the bowling of Royce to Cyprian, because he recognizes that that is a very aggressive stance he's taking there, you know. So he's pushing the ball through. There we go again. Okay, he's in behind it.
Yeah, you don't want him to do that. You want him to look for the ball and put the ball on the 5th line stump. Let him go outside of the and play the ball, because he's standing in the square leg. He's standing down the leg side.
If he drops anything
That's
short.
the line.
Okay.
That's the line.
Good over.
Yeah.
Very good over by Royce. And Cyprian.
Is done. And we'll give you his
Royce.
Royce is done.
Yes.
We'll give you his bowling figures in a while. So a battle of the minds will start here. And I'm afraid that Balata is not reading the game as I think they should have been reading the game here. Especially in the bowling to, is it Cyprian? Bowling to Cyprian and the way they attack. So the batters know that they have overs and what is required is not much. The axing rate may be somewhere around 3 or 4. Huh? So they can come back and push. But they cannot be too easy. Because if a wicket fall and you bat 2-3 overs, you can still be in trouble. Comes in both. And that is whipped off the
fine
pan.
shot.
That is not going to go
Very
to the boundary.
attractive shot. That's a fantastic shot for 4.
Oh, he
my
gave
goodness.
it up.
The fielder down there didn't look very convincing in his chase of that ball that trickled into the boundary.
Magnificent
From where we
shot.
stand, I don't know if this is being too harsh on him.
That's Isidore.
Yes, Mr. Isidore may not be very mobile as well. So we give him that latitude. Yeah. But that was a fine stroke there.
Very fine. Yes. Well played.
Threw me on. Oh, and oh my goodness, a mix-up. Cyprian is pushing for the single, which was not on, or at least Donnan was not responding or was not inclined to run for that single. So fortunately, all's well that ends well with that, and no run.
Gros Islet seems to be a young, exciting team. I wish them forward. All the best moving forward.
That's Malcolm coming in. Oh, that's a fine stroke. And it's cleaned up, picked up by, I'm not sure who this gentleman is, at fine leg, at third man.
Third man. Short third man?
Short third man.
Yeah.
Noel. Yes, Noel Gaston did the fielding. Gasper. And
he should be on the ropes, because there he cannot save one and he really cannot take a catch going over his head. So when you are short third man, you're really not doing too much for your side. Either you be in or you come up to take the catch. But here, if you are deep, you can still save the one he's saving there. But if he's there, he cannot take the catch coming over his head. You have to be back.
Well, we'll see how that all develops. Malcolm is striding back to his...
Okay, and we bowling to Cyprian now.
And Cyprian is standing with his awkward squared on stance. Malcolm comes in. And that's very tight bowling.
That's right. Very
tight bowling. Cyprian is pretty much just having to negotiate around it. Not really offering a convincing stroke.
Yeah. But you see, what troubles me with Cyprian, that he doesn't move at all. You would find up somebody who developed that stand, but they would move just before the bowler deliver. But Cyprian remained flat-footed.
Okay, he's in behind it. I believe he's determined, Pastor, not to give his wicket away. So he's being extra careful.
And that is highly recommended.
In being very defensive. So he's not looking to move around and play any extravagant shots at the moment.
So the end of the over number 12. 63 for 5. Calix now is going to come in. And Calix is a very experienced bowler, and I think he's coming in for the first time.
Yes.
I think that is late. Calix. Because he will not have to bowl his 4.
Loads of experience there.
Yeah, he should have come in earlier.
And I believe his entry, his coming into the attack, is key at the moment, because he does possess He's a very skillful bowler.
Very skillful and very experienced.
Right. Let's see what happens. That's short, and fortunately, well, because of the misfield, they will get one, but that went straight to the bowler.
No.
But I believe he was lucky with to have gotten away with that first delivery, which was a bit short.
Yeah. Now let me see what Calix will do to Cyprian now. But there's no field place. There's no change in the field. That's.
Oh my goodness! He went.
That's it.
He went after that one. It was airy-fairy short in the end. Not a very good stroke.
He shouldn't be afraid to throw the ball up for Cyprian.
Yeah, it was pitched a little back of a good length. Here comes Calix once more. Short.
Again, that's what Cyprian wants. The ball on his body.
Yes. Good single taken.
Very
and so far, we haven't seen the ball given any air as such. Let's see if he changes his approach with Dornan. As Calix, that is. He comes in. Okay. No run.
I think the two batters have made up their mind. They'll run the rest of the round.
It's sensible.
That's not bad at
I don't
all.
know that you need to do anything far different.
That's right.
If there's a bad ball to put away, you put it away.
That's right. Like he did earlier.
Correct.
Yeah.
Over the wicket. This one is given more air. Oh my, that could have easily gone to hand there at, wide mid-on.
Yeah.
Easily could have gone into to hand. Unfortunately, it didn't, and it took a single. Cyprian faces up again. Oh my, that was an aggravated, quite aggravated defensive stroke.
Come across.
For a minute there, I thought he ran the risk of treading on his stumps.
Yeah.
Pushing that right foot
Came
so far
across
back.
and his foot sprayed apart.
Yes.
And coming down on the ball, like the ball couldn't pass his bat. If it passed his bat, it would go cannon into his thigh. It's that low he got. But he got the job done, he stopped the ball. So Marius is warming up, and so Marius is going to bowl now. Number one, I think Calix as the man, the most experienced player there, and experienced St. Lucia national player for almost 10 years. He should have come in a little earlier and helped take wickets.
I am inclined to agree and support that view, Pastor
because
Morris.
you need wickets.
To take wickets.
You need the run. No fuss, no risk. Shot.
Oh, he goes after that outside your stump, but I believe he missed.
He has not connect with one ball outside your stump.
Yeah, the bounce is not reliable.
Outside your stump again, and he's beaten again. And I expect that.
I don't know if you had a chance to see what the pitch is like. There's lots of grass on that pitch.
And it's hard. It's rock hard.
So the ball will bounce.
Yeah. Shot. Wide. Oh, he gave it away.
Yeah, that's a wide, and that contributes to the bottom line. What's the equation like now, Pastor? Can our statistician give us the equation?
We'll get it in a while. 11 required.
Is that what it is?
That's what I heard. That is push back. And
our statistician, can you give us the equation?
We're looking for the scores for you.
Madam
are
Third,
still
what's the equation?
Watching. Ball. And that is hit in the air. Got me caught. No! Diving, dragging an attempt by the captain here at cover point.
They took another single there. So it's 10 from how many? Okay, only 10 from 32. So there's no
alarm, no panic.
No panic at all.
Yeah. Down. Another wide?
Would that be a wide?
No, that's
the
off.
umpire remains resolute.
Yeah.
He hasn't moved.
No.
But he did swing after that one outside the leg stump. So
yeah, it may have
maybe
touched
made
his
contact
pants,
with
of the pan,
part of his body.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that could easily have been a stumping chance, but it did not venture out of his crease, fortunately.
End of over number 13. 10 from 30. End of over 10 from 36. 14 overs gone.
Yeah,
10 from
so
36. What's the run rate there? What's the required rate there?
Well,
10
I
from
mean,
36.
you
10
know,
from 6.
10 in
That's
36.
1.3227,918. Wow. You couldn't ask for better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't ask
And
for
how
better.
many wickets are down?
5.
5 wickets are down.
5 wickets
so,
down.
you know, the odds are pretty much in favor of Gros Islet. Gros Islet is still holding the upper hand in this game. Only 10 runs required.
Yeah.
So we still, okay, we seem to have the captain retiring. He's gone off the field to be replaced by a substitute. And,
Probably that's why he didn't bowl earlier. Probably he was favoring
yeah, he had
an injury.
some
And
inhibition,
now
yeah.
what he didn't want to do, he finally did it and he paid the price. Yeah.
Well, that is a lot of self-sacrifice.
Yes, that is. That is.
You can only do so much. So Cyprian, with his exaggerated square-on stance,
Again, he misses
faces
outside
up.
of the stump.
Yet again.
Outside of the stump, he misses.
Yeah. So thankfully, it hasn't worked in any way untoward
And the light.
for Gros Islet.
Yeah.
Oh, he makes contact this time, but it goes straight up in the air, and Georgie will complete a very simple catch, and he's out.
Yeah.
Cyprian finally departs the scene, and here you go, Pastor Morris. You did have some concerns about his batting stance.
Yes.
Would that be what contributed to his demise? would you
Yeah,
say?
I think so. On the cross-batted shot, a cross-batted shot is always a risky shot.
Okay.
But his turns, he's really one foot down the leg side, and other is nowhere near middle stump, and he looks to corner, more mid on. So in order to play the ball on the off stump, he would have to come across.
Bring his left foot across.
Yes,
I
but
understand.
he doesn't do it. He just swings his bat. But however, when the ball is on him, on the stumps, he's into position and push it. But aside your stump, you must get there. And that is what I have been saying all night long. And here he goes.
And may I add that with the slow bowler, that heightens the chance even more that he will not be, you know, proper contact and the timing may not necessarily be good. That's a short delivery, and that's a cross-batted, interesting shot.
Tennis.
I'm not sure who the bowler is.
Oh.
He paddles this one around.
Yes,
May well get two. May well get two. He does, because that fielder down there is not moving very quickly, I suppose, because of his his age. So we can't expect too much from him. He cleans up, returns the ball, and 2 more to the total, which reduces the number to, is it 8 or 7? 8 to get for victory. So, another cross-batted shot.
Oh, just over.
He will get 1 because there's no need for them to try any. Very excellent return to the keeper. There's no need to take risky singles. None at all. 7 to get from 30 deliveries or so. That's a fine stroke by Donan. They did go for 4?
No, he did not. There's a man on the boundary.
There's a man sweeping down there, and he's completed a good job there of returning the ball to the wicketkeeper.
So 6 to go.
Reducing
in 4.
The total has now gone down to the number of runs required to 6. Is it 5 overs left?
I think so. Yeah.
5 overs. And while we survey the scene, Pastor Morris, the first quarter-final match is petering out to be
a team,
a
team victory.
You
had team draw. I never heard of team victory, but here we are tonight.
Yes.
We're experiencing a team victory.
Yeah, but it's still been very entertaining in the sense that the atmosphere, the ambience, is something unlike any other.
With 6 required of 5 overs, this is heading one way. The winning predictor will say 100% in favor of Gros Islet tonight.
Yes.
So 1 more. So 5 required.
Yeah, the countdown is on.
Yeah.
5 to get.
So Marius is going to try and stop that. It delivers that way beyond the crease. And one more.
Guides that nicely through
point.
The point region.
Yeah. One more. 4 required.
Donan faces up now. Will he go for a maximum? That's always possible. Or he turns that off his upper thigh to take a single comfortably. Backward of square. It's picked up halfway on its way to the boundary.
Now the other thing about the T20 game,
4 to get.
You don't have to take guys' wicket.
Morris. Yeah, pass to Marius.
Down.
Oh, and he plays a repeat of the shot.
Oh
my goodness, the fielder has made a real mess of that. And they've run, are they running 3? How many did they run?
3.
Are the scores level, Madam Statistician, or it's done?
It's over. So it's over.
So
go ahead.
A very good comprehensive victory by Gros Islet, we would have to say in the end.
Yes.
And I don't know that Balata acquitted themselves well in their turn at the crease to have been able to come back and put Gros Islet under pressure.
They took 6 wickets. That was not bad. But what I want to say is the APL cricket is of a high level. And what we saw here tonight was not the best of what we expected. However, these are 2 teams who are fighting to remain alive to make it into the semi-finals. And luckily, Gros Islet played the best cricket tonight, so they won the game. Unfortunately for Balata, they came out second best. However, we must say it was a good game.
It was a good game.
Despite the fact it was a team victory, as we said earlier.
Yes, a team victory, I agree. And I mean, we don't want to be in any way
too harsh,
condescending.
Yeah, too harsh.
Yes, and harsh on Balata. At the end of the day, cricket is cricket, and that happens all the time. At this point, we'll move to
the presentation
infield area, the presentation area.
Yeah.
Marius, standing captain. Or captain. Come from through. Pastor Morris, you can start.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for a good cricket game tonight. And thank you very much, gentlemen, for the way you played the game. Gros Islet came out successful tonight, and they played a very good brand of cricket. And also Balata was always behind the 8th ball. I've never played pools before, not pools, it's pools. Yeah. But the 8th ball is an indication that you are really struggling from behind. However, I must say tonight we have the captain first, the captain of the standing captain. Come closer. How are you feeling?
Well, that's part of the game. One side have to win one side, but tonight we did not bat in our potential. Our normal game is to chase, but tonight we batted first. Every time we try to post a good total batting first, we have trouble. But defending it, going, yeah.
So after 20 overs,
yes.
What were you all saying to each other going onto the field?
Oh, we said that we can do it.
We can defend that.
We can defend that 80 runs.
Yeah.
But you know, in cricket, that's how it is.
Yeah, yeah. When you score 80 runs, you must take 10 wickets.
10 wickets, and
you
it's,
must
a little,
take 10
it's a little
wickets.
difficult.
Yeah, yeah.
But kudos to Gros Islet. They played well. They won in the first 6 overs. Yeah. They had won the match.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. So that is it for you in this competition. I think you played very good cricket to make it to the quarterfinals. Anytime you qualify for a quarterfinal break, you've played good cricket during the round robin series, so you could feel good about it.
Yes,
it is a knockout game, and unfortunately, you can't make up. Sorry about that. All the best for the competition coming. I mean, there's another competition to come, right? The veteran tournament. Oh yeah, and you would qualify for this one. So all the best, and thank you for your contribution tonight.
And well done to Gros Islet.
Put your hands together for the captain. And in a while, we'll get the winning captain. I must say that we were, the commentators out there, we were looking at the game closely. And we were saying this is going to be a tame victory. You heard about a tame draw, a tame victory, because 80 was really not going to cut it. And we saw some very good bowling from Gros Islet. Balata never had the opportunity to get away. So the captain, Quentin Dobal? Tristan Dobal. Tristan.
Yeah.
Tristan, good victory.
Fine, sir.
What do you think? What do you think? What happened tonight that gave you all the victory?
Well, from the night before, what was planning that we would have bowled first to try and restrict them under 100 so we can come out to defend it.
So after the 20 overs, you all bowled brilliantly. Your bowlers were brilliant. After the 20 overs, what were you all saying? Victory?
Well, we always have that mindset that we're going to win against any opponent. Doesn't matter who it is.
That's right, that's right.
So we always try to play our best game and come out good.
So the wicket, I noticed the ball was bouncing. There's a lot of fire in the wicket.
Well, the wicket, it was pretty well. Most balls wasn't coming up that much, but it was rather good.
Very good. And you enjoyed the game very much?
Yes, I enjoyed the game.
Okay. Well, congratulations and all the best. You move forward to the semi-finals. I would suggest that you guys continue to work hard, because the semi-final is going to be a tougher opponent. So go back and come together, work hard, and just make it happen.
Well, we're looking forward to the semi-finals, and I want to wish Balata hard luck on their game today. But we focused on the semi-finals and coming out victorious so we can take it out to the finals and win the whole competition.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you very much. His inspiration is for they to come back. They are positive and they think they can win the competition. That is the spirit we like. In a while, we'll get the stats. As I was saying earlier on, that they were very good bowling, and the Gros Islet team bowled the best on the pitch tonight. And really, in the first 6 overs, they had shot out Balata, and they got the runs without much difficulty. Now, for the man of the match, our international scorer is here with us.
Good evening, everyone. Hard luck to Team Balata. Congratulations to the Gros Islet team on a well-fought victory. This evening's performances from Balata, we had Royce Paul in the bowling department, 4 overs, 2 for 16. Rene Jones, 4 overs, 3 wickets for 24 runs. For Gros Islet, we had Lakshman Prasad top scoring with 18 runs. Donan Edward, 4 overs, 1 for 12 and 16 not out. Lee John, 13 runs, 4 overs, 2 for 13. This evening's man of the match, scoring 7 not out and 4 overs, 3 for 21. Congratulations to Petrus Vitalis.
And with us tonight is a well-known West Indian trained coach, Alti. Alti is going to make the presentation for us tonight. Mr. Alti, can you please come? Yeah. Okay, the camera. Okay, yes, okay. Go ahead. Yeah. I'm Petrus. How was the game?
Well, today we had a plan, and the plan it worked out because we wanted to bowl out the Balata team for 50, and it worked out, and we still go and chase
So
for them.
what do you think was your main success tonight?
Well, my success was to get like about 4 wickets, but it didn't work out. But I get 3, and it worked out.
Okay.
But hard luck for Balata team, and Gros Islet hard luck for
But
the
Petrus,
winning.
your team bowled 22 wides.
Yeah. Well, that all in the game, you know. So
Yeah,
it's not our fault. We cannot change
that's
it.
too
But
many.
yeah, that's too many.
That's
But
too many,
we cannot change it, you know. That's game, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
And we still come there and work it out. Really.
Well, all the best, man.
Yes,
Semis, you up to semis now. Semis, you have some tough teams.
Yep.
We're looking at you seriously. I mean, I know the gentleman said that you all have a determination to win the tournament. I am happy to hear that. This is a bunch of young cricketers.
Right.
I wish you all the best. Go, man, and fight it out all your way. Congratulations
Thanks, man.
on winning. Yeah.
Okay.
This is our Man of the Match award, and I think we've had a wonderful night. The rain stayed away, and we've had a wonderful night of cricket. And also, I want to also recognize our international umpires. The APL has its international, and here they are. We can take a view. The King and Mario. Thank you very much, and of course, the CEO of APL is here, Mr. Sipal, followed by the assistant, Mr. Charles. Everybody is here. We are so happy. This is the first game of the quarterfinals for 2022 championship. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to close tonight and to say to you.
Yes, and just before you close, Pastor Morris, we need to remember now, next week, we come here on Monday. It will be Labey. Yes, your team, Pastor Morris. Labey versus the King. Oh, the King. Labey versus the King. Okay, King Karu's team. And then Tuesday, Grand Riviere. Oh, the mighty Grand Riviere versus the mighty Goodlands. And then Thursday next week now, the defending champion Millet versus Mon Repos. So exciting cricket, Pastor Morris.
Very, very exciting. And all of these are very good teams. So tonight we will end with congratulations to Gros Islet. All the best moving forward. And to our losers tonight, all the best next year. Let us pray. Our Father, we are so thankful that you love us. And you have promised that you will take care of us. Thank you for your love and your goodness. Take us all back to our respective homes safely. Give us traveling mercies. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Good night, everybody. All the best.
Celebrate Gros Islet. You all deserve it.
Send Mark.